coming up on this episode of Drea Vibes.
It's between, and this is kind of messy, but it's between like Deeper by Party Next Door and Folded by Kehlani.
What is BBL music?
You gotta listen to it. I realized I was pulling so much from like being in the studio with Travis and being in the studio with Dawn and being in the studio with all these different artists.
Yeah.
That's where being an artist is. It's not really in writing the verse. It's not in picking the beat. It's in how you finish this song and make it a song.
What is the story you were trying to put together, and why did you pull these songs to tell that story?
I grew up listening to like Raheem DeVaughn, Raphael Sadiq, like all those, those artists.
I think I started really listening to Tyler when Tumblr was a thing in like 20...
Oh, where they was doing the...
Yeah. Dog.
They was getting
that. Sorry.
Everybody's music today is based off of Jesus.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Today's guest has shaped culture from both sides of the glass. All right, at just 25, he's left his fingerprints on some of the biggest records of our time, from Travis Scott's I Know to Metro, Future, and K-Dot's Like That, and cuts for Playboi Carti, Ye, and The Weeknd. Okay, but now he's stepping from behind the boards for his own project. All right, his debut project, She Luv BBYKOBE, and it's a 6-song genre-bending statement that fuses R&B, rap, and electronic. All right, and I've already listened to it, and I was like, okay, we got to talk about how you did all that. Anyways, and he puts all that into one soul, into one sound. All right, so without further ado, welcome, BBYKOBE.
Hi. Honestly, I like how you did that. That was like, I'm a genre bender.
Yeah.
That's different.
I mean, that's what, remember I was telling you, like, you have multiple different voices. Yeah. So a lot of times when I am preparing for interviews, especially if I haven't already done a deep dive yet, I'll press play and just let it run, and I'll like purposely not look at the TV or whatever, it's showing the songs, and I'll just stop and like go to something if it catches me. But I kept being like, wait, is this still him? Wait, is this still him? But I like that though. Yeah. Like it was kind of like, it was keeping me on my toes, but also that's why I was even more excited for the conversation, because I know there's a lot of work that goes into really exploring your sound enough to be able to be confident in all those different textures, tones, and genres.
Yeah, it's intentional.
Very, very much so. And we know that. So let's dive into it. How you feeling today, first of all, though?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling at ease.
At ease? Okay. Let's get you more at ease. I want you to close your eyes, and I'm going to count you up to 5. You hold your breath, and I'm going to count you down. And I count to 5, you breathe in. Okay. And I count like 1, 2. Oh. You hold it, and then you breathe out. Okay. Ready? We're going to do it together. Okay. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ding.
I've never done it that way. Actually, that's way more grounding.
Yeah. Usually, I'm in Shavasana.
What is that?
When you're on the ground, laying back, with your palms open to the sky, heels together. It's a yogi thing. But it also, again, it's like it helps you become more of a portal. Yeah. For in and out, I
like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's rip the Band-Aid off. I want you to dig deep, 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 as far back as you can ever fucking recall, to like infancy damn near if you can. And tell me the first song you can recall hearing ever.
The first song I can recall hearing ever. The first song that comes to mind is like A Long Walk by Jill Scott.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one. My mom listens to a lot of Jill Scott.
Okay. Well, where were you at when you heard this? Do you remember being with your mom or?
So my mom was a teacher and a student advisor. So she was always taking me to school with her. So I was just riding in the car with her.
All the time?
Yeah.
She ever played her music in her little office? I know they had little offices.
The crazy thing is, so I was running around the school. I was rarely ever in her office.
Okay.
Like because my uncle went to the same school that my mom was like teaching at. Uh-huh. So I would go to his classes.
Okay, so you were just having fun.
Yeah, I was having a ball.
Yeah, having a blast. All right, but you remember riding around with her, listening to neo soul.
Yeah.
All right. Did you explore other neo soul artists, like on your own, outside of listening to music around your mom or with your mom?
On my own, no, but that's because she covered a lot of bases. So like I grew up listening to like Raheem DeVaughn, Raphael Sadiq, like all those, those artists. So I didn't really have to do much exploring. I kind of met everything there already.
That's that beauty shop music.
Yeah.
It reminds
For
me of the beauty
sure.
shop days, getting a touch up, getting the flat twist with the little color rubber bands.
My mama took me everywhere with her. When she went to go get her hair done, I was sitting there. When she got her nails done, I was sitting there.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was
You
with my
know
mom
exactly what I
everywhere.
mean. Okay. I'm gonna make this guess. You figured out you could make music early on, maybe? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about the moment where the light bulb clicked to you and you were like, I love listening to this shit. How do I make it?
I don't really think there was ever like a point where I was like, oh, I need to chase this as a dream. Like I've always wanted to be an entertainer. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a cowboy, a F1 driver, or an entertainer. So I always knew that. Like I could always
three
sing.
different genres right there.
Yeah. It was crazy. I always dancing, always like loved like music and stuff anyways.
Yeah.
But like as a producer, there was a point where I decided I wanted to be a producer. I guess there was a point where I decided I wanted to be a rapper specifically, but I always knew I was gonna make music.
What happened first though? When was like the first like moment where you were like, I need to go get the laptop, the headphones, the mic, like you wanted to set it up so you could start experimenting?
I was listening to 808s and Heartbreaks and I heard Paranoid for the first time. And I was like, I need to go be a producer. That song for sure is the one.
Okay. I feel like a lot of people might have that same experience where that
Yeah.
particular project.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I was a huge Kanye fan because my dad, like growing up, it was a little bit more religious music around me, like the church, you know, Kirk Franklin, Shackles Off My Feet, blah, 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 whatever. And then like Jesus Walks came out. And I remember like hearing that so freaking much. And I'm like, oh, I like Kanye. My dad likes Kanye. That's the first time I could bond with my dad over music, Kanye. Then 808s and Heartbreaks came out, and I don't know why. I felt like he betrayed me with that one. Now, no, look before y'all kill me over this. But that was the one, it was too experimental for me at the time. And then I low-key stopped being one of those, every time he dropped, I'm listening to everything people, right when that project came out.
What?
I had to gradually be I guess, inducted back into the Ye fan base.
Wow.
Not that I wasn't a fan after that, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like I would run through College Dropout, Graduation, all them, and then 808s was like, whoo.
I wasn't like, so like, I was so young that music was like never, I have a lot of siblings. So music was never, I have 10 in total.
Damn.
But the main siblings I grew up with, like with my mom, it's just 4 of us.
Okay.
But I always got music from listening to like what my siblings were listening to or what my mom was listening to. I was never really picking the music.
Are you the youngest?
I'm a middle child.
Okay.
So second.
So you picked up between the ones younger than you and older than you?
Nah, I mean, just the older ones.
The older ones? Okay.
Because they were always driving me. Like, my siblings are like 10 and 5 years apart from me.
Got you. So your experiences were in the car, en route, running errands, just tagging along. Just
So, like, I didn't listen to 808s and Heartbreaks, like, when it came out. I listened to it, like, 4 years later.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Why not, though? Because they weren't listening to it.
Well, it's like music wasn't as easily accessible back then. So, like, they weren't bumping it. It's not like I'm on the internet. There's not really, like, a internet social media to go find it. I just so happened to be on YouTube, and I was looking for new music, and I found old music that was new to me.
Okay. So what was the artist or what was the first artist you really became obsessed with in a healthy way, but more like in a inspirational way?
It would honestly be between Kanye and Tyler, the Creator.
Okay. I know you said he's one of your idols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like because I'm a big fan of those two, like heavily, I don't really like exude that. Like they kind of more just march to their own drum.
Yeah.
And I kind of like to do that too.
No, but exactly. I think that's the biggest thing about someone's, referencing Tyler as an inspiration. No one I've ever like heard that from sounds anything like him.
Yeah.
But that's the purpose. He inspires me too. Like he's so unapologetic and so very black, and I love that too at the same time. And he's still marketable to the white people too. So it's like it's hard to do. It's hard to do. Definitely. But okay. So you mentioned Paranoid. Hearing that was like, damn, I need to go make some shit, right?
Yeah.
And then like between Tyler and Ye, who have very similar parallels, in a way. Those were their inspirations. Did you take those inspirations directly into your first session as a producer?
Nah, I was like, I honestly, I didn't really get serious about music until years later, but those songs made me attempt. And I had an older brother who was mean as hell. So
Why you gotta put that out?
No, because we're gonna get there.
Okay.
So I downloaded like GarageBand and I was like making my first beats and stuff. And he would come in there and I'd be like, I want you to hear this beat, like tell me what you think. And I play it, he'd be like, this shit ass.
With a straight face.
Yes. And then
Okay.
he would take it further and go pull up somebody on YouTube who was my age and be like, they're way better than you.
Oh no. Where is he at now? Have you beat his ass before?
I tried.
Oh God.
I for sure done tried.
Okay. God damn. But did that motivate you at all?
No.
Oh, right.
I mean, no, it definitely motivated me. It made me want to prove him wrong, but like it didn't do what he thought it was doing.
Okay. Well, let's flash back a little bit before when you started taking music more seriously. Tell me about your first time actually like installing the software, getting all the equipment, like your first session as a producer.
First session. See, boy, it was just sad. It was just sad. It wasn't good. No, I feel like production is like, when it comes to music, it's a mixture of practice and taste.
Yes.
So it's like, I've always had a lot of raw talent, but it just wasn't always like the skill there.
Mm-hmm.
So like, the beats was cool, but like, that's all it was cool. Like, and then the first ones, oh my God. Them so bad.
But okay, it's okay for him to be cool, right? Because everything got to start. My first time interviewing with somebody, it wasn't sad, but like it wasn't what this is right now.
Yeah.
But it was my first. So you still had that moment where you had to break it open, crack it open, pause.
You know it's crazy. That wasn't even that crazy. Like, there's been some crazy stuff said in this past few days on this trip. It's been some insane things being said. So honestly, that wasn't that bad. That was okay.
Okay.
But I feel like for me, it was just like getting started was exciting. I'm a person that I like to win.
Okay.
Like, I like to be good. I get my enjoyment in music out of making good music.
Yeah.
So like, I be blocking out the bad stuff. Like, I'm a person, like, they always say like, oh, when you're making an idea, don't delete it. Just keep it for later. You might like it later. No, it's getting deleted. With me, the first time I don't like it is getting deleted. I don't want to hear it.
That's an interesting mentality. When's the last time you had to delete something? Or can you even pull it back up? It's been deleted.
Every time I go to the studio, I delete something. You're not going to make everything good. And I'm okay with not making everything good. But we don't have to sit with the bad. Mm-hmm. It's okay to just say this isn't right. And I'm going to start over. I'm going to do something different. And then just start over.
Yeah.
For me, it's good to clear my head like that too.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm looking at the camera, like I'm looking at the audience, like that would help me. But there's so much, I'm like, damn, I fucked that up 2 years ago. I'm still thinking about it today.
Yeah, just do it again.
Just do it again and delete it. Delete the past and move on. Okay. You've mentioned before you didn't really have to look for music and it was kind of always around you. But when did you actually start curating your own playlist, your own, like curating the music feeding yourself your own music? There we go.
Once I got like my unadulterated access to the internet, which is like a good and a bad.
I'm about to say, hold on, where are we going?
For everybody, it's a good and a bad thing, you know. But you start to be able to explore the world in a way at a young age, and I was stealing music left and right. Like, my first computer had so many viruses on it.
Oh, I know.
I was just stealing songs everywhere. So that's when I kind of got introduced to Tyler around that time. I was probably like 11, like 10 or 11. And I was listening to like Watch the Throne, like heavy. Like, that was like one of my favorite rap albums ever. Like, I was listening to that all the time. Yeezus all the time. Like, these albums, like, you see the Kanye influence a lot. But I was just
No problem.
yeah, I was finding songs on YouTube and downloading them like 3 seconds later and stuff like that. So like I was enjoying music more so than making it at that point in time. But I was attempting to make it, but it just wasn't good. So I was like, I'm gonna just listen.
How did you know it wasn't good outside of your brother?
Oh, it wasn't good. It was like I knew it wasn't good, and I was calling him in there for some reassurance, and he was like, "No, it's not good."
When did you first release something then? Did you ever put something out from the moments where you're like, fuck it, I gotta put something out?
When I was like 15 is when I started putting out music like on SoundCloud and stuff.
Okay.
And like I had like a friend group that we would like make music together and stuff. And it got weird. So then eventually I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and make my own SoundCloud and like put my own stuff out. And like the first song I did on there kind of did really good for like it to be like an early song.
How good would you say?
It got like 100,000 plays.
That's like, really good. For back then? You talking about when you were 15, so however many years ago, whatever. Yeah. A lot of people have that experience. That first song they might have dropped actually really like hit it off for them, and they kept going after that.
Yeah.
And then like once you already start the fan base, they want more.
Yeah. I mean, I was just doing it just to do it at that point in time. I didn't get serious about like making music as a career till I was like 21, honestly.
Okay.
I was just having fun.
Yeah. All right. But you were influencing other artists too as well. Working with other artists in between that time?
No, I didn't work with like anybody until I was 21.
Literally. All of that was just you having fun.
Yeah.
For 10 years. Not 10 years. 6 years.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay, but there had to have been something that happened where you're like, I'm gonna take this serious. And what?
Oh, I could tell you what that was.
Yeah, sure. That's what I'm trying to.
It just didn't happen when I was a kid. It happened when I was a grown ass man.
All right, so let's recap real quick. He was having fun this whole time. He was privileged in the way that he was surrounded by really great fucking music and great taste by his mom and his siblings and any other person that would be coming in and out the house with your family, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then you get to a point where like after you've played enough with music so much, you have been attempting to make the music. It wasn't as good as what you would like to hear, but you started putting it out, and then a few years later, you decided I'm gonna take it seriously. Why?
Yeah. So I met my friend Trinidad Cardona. And he was like, I need you to come out to LA. Like, we're going to write songs together. We're going to be lit. Like, we're going to be, you know what I mean? You make good beats. We're going to do it. It's going to go up. And I went out to LA, and randomly a song he had wrote years before we had met took off again. It blew up for a second time on TikTok. So then.
It's weird like that.
It went from, we're gonna be writers and you're gonna make the beats and like we're gonna be turned up to, okay, I'm an artist, I just need you to help. And that was cool. Like I'm cool playing that role. So then we're writing songs, and this song comes to us from our friend Taylor, who is an amazing songwriter, amazing producer. And so at the time we didn't know that this was a song he wanted Trini to cut. We just thought he was just sending us music. And he did a remix to The Boy Is Mine. And I swear to you, we hated his guts. We felt so disrespected by Taylor because it was so much better than us. And I was like, we was sitting in the house every day like, we got to be better than Taylor.
Damn.
We got to figure out how we can be way better than Taylor.
Where can I listen to that at?
If I had it, I would play it for you. I swear I would.
Is that good?
It's that.
Did he ever drop it?
No.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I feel like we would have heard about that.
Nah, he didn't drop it. But it was so good. It was like a stripped down remix. Like it was good.
Got you. So you heard that and you were like, fuck.
Yeah, because we thought we was serious.
Yeah.
Up until that point, we was sitting up like, yeah, we making these songs. These songs is crazy. And then we heard that. It's like, he's literally way better than
Did
us.
he make that by himself?
Yes.
Okay.
Alone.
Hey.
And it was two of us.
Yeah.
So then at that point, it was like, okay, if you want to be serious about this, you have to actually like try to get better. You can't just say, oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
There's many people in the world that's good.
Yeah.
So then we started like we made a rule where we made 2 songs every day before we could eat.
The before we eat part threw me off. Wait, so you would wake up?
I mean, we was broke anyways.
Okay.
So it was like, you had to get there to the food. You know, you had to figure something out.
I
But
like that.
2 songs every day. 2 songs before you can eat.
We was broke anyway. So
Yeah, it was just me.
Y'all didn't know how y'all was going to eat the next morning anyway.
We didn't know how we was getting there. I was still doing illegal activities. Like it was just,
Yeah.
it wasn't really the best. But it helped me and him get better at being writers and being an artist and understanding like production and how to get a good idea out. Like we were definitely every day for the better half of like 4 or 5 months.
So how many days of this boot camp did you get through before you had somewhat of a breakthrough? And you can qualify that breakthrough by however you want to qualify it.
The breakthrough just came in me hearing the difference in how like even my family members reacted to like my demos and stuff.
The brother?
See, he was a hater up until like 4 months ago. You know what it really is? It's just that I got more money than him now. That's all it was.
Yeah.
I called him, I said, I'm big bro now.
Yeah. Ooh.
And he still ain't like that.
Say it in the voice.
Yeah, I'm big bro now. I'm big dog now. No, but it just, yeah, he wouldn't care. He wasn't ever gonna like the music anyways. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not that deep.
Yeah. All right, well shit. You big bro now.
I'm big bro for sure.
Right. Okay, so then was there like a constant not escalation, but what's the word? After the said breakthrough, did things pick up more and more?
Yeah.
Right. And how did they pick up? Tell me about that.
It got to the point where it was like I was more consistently getting the ideas in my head to come out exactly how I heard them in my head. So that just came from repetition. Like, and that's why I think like it's a skill. Like I always had ideas, but I just didn't have the ability to make that happen. It's like when you're a painter, like the person who may have painted that painting, like they had that in their head. But if you don't know how to do it, then you don't know how to do it.
Okay, pause right quick. Because now I'm thinking, while I obviously have a lot of ideas in my head, a lot of my anxiety, especially when it comes to creating, comes from the fact that like giving birth to that shit, I guess we'll say, like the labor of it, I don't know how to do. Like, do you have any tips for people who don't know how to take their ideas and turn it into the art?
It's just practice, and you gotta actually do it. Like everything that I've wanted, I've tried to manifest for myself, but you can sit up and you can say, I think I want this for myself. I'm gonna do this, but you have to actually do it. Mm-hmm. You could pray on it, but God can't make you do it. You gotta do it. God
can't make you do it. You gotta do it.
Yeah. He can help you while you're getting there. But
yeah.
You gotta actually do it.
Okay, one last thing about that. Have there ever been times where you were practicing this skill and you felt a little humiliated? Or maybe not humiliated, but disappointed in that the fact that this idea you had does not look on the paper or in the headphones like what you thought it did.
Well, I mean, when it comes to doing you and doing your ideas, there's always going to be people that try and like stop you from doing that. But like, for instance, so Trini had this manager, right? Mm-hmm. Who also was always like, oh yeah, I'm this guy, I'm Grammy nominated, I'm with the da-da-da-da-da, you know? And he would make fun of my beats, like all the time. And I never really cared, because it's like, I don't like your beats. So it's like, I don't really care if you like mine, you know? Yeah. And he was always like, he would always like trying to make fun of like, oh, he ain't got no plugins over there. And it's like, I'm broke and I'm still better than you at this. Yeah. And he was the guy always trying to stop me from doing it and always like trying to like step on what I had going on. And then I found out that he was only making beats for 2 months.
This nigga was definitely a hater.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, that was just a lesson for me though. It's like, I could have, if I had been taking what he was saying to heart the whole time, it would have discouraged me. Yeah. But it's like, if I wanted to do something, I'm going to do something. So if you're focused on you and focused on what you want to get done, then can't nobody really stop you. Yeah. You just got to block those people out though.
Block that shit out.
Yeah.
Delete them.
For sure.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
All right. Let's have some fun. So in this section called Sound Palette, the answers are all about other music or other artists. Okay. Again, I'm trying to paint the picture of your sound palette to your fans, to your audience. Okay. And to mine. All right. So this one is called Catch My Ear. And I want you to know, I intentionally chose these. I got like 16 different ones to choose from. I chose these specifically for you since you're so sonically inclined.
These are some good adverbs.
Yes.
And some good adjectives. I said adverbs. It wasn't not damn one adverb.
What's an adverb again?
It's a verb with some extra stuff on it. So, that's what I know.
I hadn't heard the word.
It's a verb for sure. It's a verb, but it's some extra. I'm pretty sure it's just an adjective, like an adjective verb or like something like that. I don't know.
Anyways, we not in literature class no more, but okay, catch my ear. All right, so I want you to think about the last song that caught your ear. And for context, I mean this in the way of you heard the song for the first time and you might have ran that on repeat for the rest of that day. Immediately.
The last song that really had me repeating it, it's between, and this is kind of messy, but it's between like Deeper by Party Next Door and Folded by Kehlani.
I see why you say it's messy. That shit don't count. It fell off her report card.
Hey,
7 years ago more than that.
It's a report card?
I mean, not report card. You know, credit scores? Things fall off the credit score after 7 years.
I don't believe in those.
Okay.
I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody I don't know.
All right. So now I gotta listen to Deeper because Folded was actually my answer for that for right now.
Really?
This period of time.
Oh yeah, Folded
is there's that. I mean, I know people want to say that that's her best one, but I definitely think that's probably one of her best songs.
I mean, she's gonna top it though. She's like a generational songwriter. Mm-hmm. She's amazing.
She's gonna continuously top herself. But Folded, I was listening to Folded on the Stairmaster on level 10.
Whoa.
Like that's how good it made me feel.
You know, honestly, I can't even judge you because I didn't really in my life. I was never listening to R&B in the gym, and then the Drake and Party album came out, and I was real life in the gym listening to R&B.
I only listen to R&B and house
in the gym.
In the gym. Between those two. Sometimes I do gospel when it's been a long, long week and I just really
I can't do gospel in the gym.
Hey, sometimes you can.
No, I need some sense. I can't have Kirk Franklin in my ear while I'm trying to. No.
Hey, all right, man. So each his own. Okay, but we love that answer or those answers, and I like that there's a duality between the two of them.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is called Platinum. Or I guess what's the highest like certification you can get? Diamond. Yeah, I need to change this to diamond.
I think ain't Sway Lee like triple diamond?
Probably with Unforgettable or something like that.
Yeah.
Other ones too. Yeah. Anyways, out of your entire catalog of music that you've experienced from infancy till now, what track has gone diamond or tracks have gone diamond for you in your catalog?
Okay. Niggas in Paris.
Really? You did say that album.
It's just crazy. It's really 3 songs, if I'm being honest with you. Niggas in Paris, On Sight by Ye.
By Kanye? Okay.
Yeah. It's the intro to Yeezus.
Okay.
So you probably fell off the wagon.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. That's like his best album. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's really like his best album. I swear to you.
The first 3.
No. It's his. Everybody's music today is based off of Yeezus.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Like, I agree.
There's a whole world of artists who don't even know that their music coming from that. Mm-hmm. But like, yeah, that's like the album.
Okay, so
and then the third one is She by Tyler with Frank Ocean. Eyes wide open so we can see you in the dark when you're sleeping. That is a crazy song. Again,
I can see that.
I understand you probably wasn't rocking with that vibe.
No, I do like that vibe.
You was listening to that, but you ain't listening to Yeezus?
Yeah, I told you something with me and Kanye when 808s and Heartbreaks came out. I just stopped trying to listen.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I couldn't tell my mama I was listening to Tyler. He was a little too wild. He was too wild. I was with him, but I couldn't. My mama would have seen that upside down cross. What?
I think Tyler, I started really listening to Tyler when Tumblr was a thing in like 20.
Oh, where they was doing the.
Yeah. Dog.
They was getting
the. That. Sorry. Yes. That was a thing. Like, yeah.
To the head. Finger gun to the head.
I got hit to Kendrick off Tumblr too because somebody I know's their Tumblr song was Blow My High. And I was like, what is this? Actually, I would shout her out, Lauren Bailey from college. Lauren. Yeah, that was her. She doesn't know, but she put me on the Kendrick.
Hey, a lot of people don't know who they putting you on to. It's this girl named Nyla on Twitter. She put me on the Uzi.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one? What song was it that put you on? Which one?
It wasn't just a song. He was doing these little like care package tapes on SoundCloud at the time.
Oh, that was back in the day.
Yeah. So she just like, I think it was like the second one she put me on to. I was just on
Yeah.
everything.
Okay. All right. This next one's called Sonic Ascension. Okay.
You are really good with these double combo words. Like these double words, I like these.
Sonic Ascension. Now, you've heard of an eargasm, correct? Have you?
Yes.
You get chills up your spine when you hear a certain combination of chords, tone, textures,
For sure.
notes. All right, what's the last song, or not even the last song, what's one of your favorite, like, sonically ascending songs?
It's Folded.
Folded?
It has to. Because it's specifically that part on the second hook where it's me at my
door.
yeah, I can't.
Is
She was
still open.
in a bag right there.
She was.
I love that whole second hook is crazy.
And I like how it's like, ding, 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 ding. It's on little sprinkles on there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like,
I think it's hard when I can't tell if the beat was made before the song. Like the hook melodies, da, 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 and then the whole time you have the guitar in the back. Da, 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 da,
yep, yes.
And you can't tell.
You hear that too.
I love that.
Before I bridge into the next section, I just want to say something because this reminds me of another one of those things I used to do when I would like really just be in my bag studying music, and I would study a lot of Usher, a lot of You Got It Bad. It's kind of one of them ones for me, just because I never heard a song open up with that kind of note and that type of grand entrance. It's like nobody's doing that but Prince, and then maybe a little bit of Chris Brown.
True.
He hits some notes sometimes too, but I would close my eyes and I would take a pen and just like let my arm or hand move to like the actual melody of the lyrics.
You are letting me know I was nowhere near as in tune with music as I thought I was.
Really?
You?
No, yeah, you are. You can make it though.
No, but you were on some different. This is a different level of creativity. Like,
but it came from the fact that I was like, I'm trying to analyze why this shit don't feel the same it used to feel, and it's like a lot of it is because back then I think there was a movie being made with the lyrics and with the words versus like the beat. And the beat, like if you listen to Shake It Off, the Shake It Off beat by Mariah Carey is just low key a loop. It's the same thing, but Mariah on Shake It Off.
I need you to know. When you said Shake It Off, I thought you meant the TV show.
What's the TV show?
On Disney Channel with Zendaya, bro.
No.
I was like, Shake It Off has never influenced me this heavy in my life. I was like, this is crazy.
I'm talking about Mariah Carey. Okay. I'm talking about like there's so many. Yeah.
Okay.
Shake it off, cause I love it.
Yeah, okay.
You keep on, like,
I didn't listen to a lot of Mariah Carey.
Oh, you need to get in that bag.
I know the songs.
Yeah, get in that.
It wasn't like, you know.
I'm a Brandy first. Brandy first. Mariah.
Okay.
Tony Braxton.
Right.
I said Alicia Keys. Why did I say Alicia? Anyways, but yeah, so I would just study music in a way that like, because I was trying to understand why certain songs and new R&B doesn't sound the same. Outside of the auto-tuning and all that other stuff, there was still something about what they used to do with their voices. Like I could listen to the acapella of You Got It Bad or Burn and then make a whole nother beat just because of the way the melodies of the
Well, the reason music doesn't sound the same is because it's not necessarily because of like people aren't trying as hard. It's like the artist development isn't there, so a lot of people don't really understand how to make a song. So like if you listen to like older songs, the music is changing throughout the song. Like you have
exactly
a different composition for the verse, you have a different composition for the bridge, the hook.
Yep.
And right now you kind of just have maybe a verse and maybe a hook. It might be the same thing throughout the whole song. But honestly, that like it's leaning. We lean more on lyrics right now than we do song composition.
I wish we would just lean more on like everything.
True.
I really do. I know it's like a if or this or that. I was listening to there's a song that was blowing up on TikTok and I'm like, oh, is it out yet? So I go on and Spotify and I'm like, type in the song 1 minute and 47 seconds long.
Ooh, you
almost threw my fucking phone. I mean, I know some of yours is short too. That's a shame. But I was just like, it's again, what is happening? Music
Who would
like
do something like that? Who would do something like that?
You know, and how long is Folded? Folded's a good 3-piece.
No, that is not a 3-minute song. That song like 2 minutes 30 seconds.
I want to hear a 4 minute and 27 second verse of Folded. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
folded?
Let's move on to the next
Okay,
section. Shout out to Connie. All right, so let's talk about She Luv BBYKOBE.
Yes.
I want to start this one out. You blended genres pretty much your whole life by way of what you consume, what's been around you, and like kind of like how you approach making music, right?
Indeed.
Coming into this project that is your debut,
Yeah.
right? How did you prioritize like which sound you wanted to like put into the music or into this project? Which sounds?
That's like the first time I've been asked that. So the first 3 songs out of the 6-song EP are my main sound. It's the main genre I want people to hear from me and to expect from me. Everything after that is kind of just like what I might do sometimes and what you could possibly hear from me. So everything from Drunken Righteous to Friends.
Pull the track list up real quick because I'll have some questions too. Keep going.
Yeah, everything from Drunken Righteous to Friends is like a main, like that's my main swag. And it's, you see like it's a lot of Travis influences, a lot of Don, a lot of Ye. Hey.
So I remember it switched up for me. Baddest Bitch in Miami, hands down, part 1 through 3. That's how you say it?
Yeah.
All together?
No, it's 1 and 3.
1 and 3?
But I just wrote it wrong. I didn't know how to communicate that.
Okay.
That's not on you. That's on me. Okay. I genuinely don't know how to communicate that it's 1 and 3.
Okay. I'm like, okay, that's when I clicked on it, like, oh, this must be a 8-minute song.
I did it's supposed to be like, really, it's a 3-parter, but the second part isn't in existence yet. So okay. The second part on a different project.
Clock that.
But then I was like, damn, I don't know. Because that's a long ass name.
I mean, it is what it is. That's your own expression.
Yeah.
But Drunken Righteous was first. Okay, then you had, hold on. BBL music at the bottom. Hold on.
Yeah.
Was that always at the end? Was I listening to these out of order?
You might have been on the one that was out of order.
Well, yeah. Which one is the right order?
Okay, so
that's
Drunken
important.
Righteous
is the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, there are 2 different ones. One of them is okay. All right, Drunken Righteous, Baby Girl, Friends, Baddest Bitch in Miami, hands down, part 1 and 3.
Yes.
Part 2 coming. R.I.P. Hutch, then BBL music.
Yes.
You know, I was gonna say something about BBL music, but I don't want to shade the girls with BBLs.
No, just say it. Just speak your mind.
What is BBL music?
You gotta listen to it.
I did.
No, okay.
Talk about a BBL girl, but she's BBL. How she think with a BBL?
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. It's not called BBL music because of that. It's called BBL music because we was gonna name it Halle Berry BBL because I said that in the song. I know.
Don't do that to her.
And they said don't do that to her, so I changed it.
Okay.
That was that simple. Okay. But it sounds like BBL music. I feel like that's when I see a BBL, that's what I think of.
You know what I think of when I hear BBL music? Me in Miami turning up another night.
That's BBL music too. There is a genre of BBL music. It's definitely a playlist of songs you can play that might find like they just gonna waft in.
Walked in when you start playing. Do you like BBLs?
No.
But you make BBL music. Or you have a BBL song.
I make music for pretty girls.
Pretty girls.
That's just in general.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of BBLs. I like natural bodies. I'm not,
Yeah.
But I'm not judging.
Yeah.
People do whatever you want if you want, to help your self-confidence and what you feel like you need to look like. That's okay. I don't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
I just prefer a natural body, but I'm not like, oh, she got a BBL, get away from me. Like,
no BBL.
No, yeah, I'm not doing that. That's crazy.
All right, well, back to talk about the process of the project. You got 6 tracks on there, and I'm almost 100% sure some of these were in an arsenal somewhere. Like they weren't. Did you make them in the last couple months? Or they've been packed, or they've been in the archive?
They're good. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these songs were like older songs.
Right.
Like Drunken Righteous was made like 3 years ago.
Okay, that's deeper. That's a lot deeper than I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baby Girl was made like last year. Friends was made last year. And Baddest Bitch in Miami was made last year too. In Miami.
It had to have been made in Miami.
There's some liars out here. I live what I talk about.
Yeah.
I'm living my raps for real.
I'm dead. Okay, but again, going back to how you chose those 6 songs, what was it what is the story you were trying to put together, and why did you pull these songs to tell that story?
So yeah, the first 3 was just because I felt like it would be weird for me to put together a project and not have the songs that like define me as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I put that first, and then Baddest Bitch in Miami was just because I have to have an R&B song. Like, I don't want to start singing one day and everybody's like, you could sing this whole time, like you never said nothing about that. That'd be weird. And it's like,
I like that's my favorite sound of yours.
thank you so much. I appreciate that. It took a lot for me to be singing on any song. Like, I didn't sing for like a good 5 years. Yeah.
Really? Oh, wait, pause. I gotta interrupt the damn. I'm asking questions inside of questions, but I can't stop my head. All right. You said it took you years to start singing. Why? Did you not like how you sounded?
So I didn't really like how I sounded. There was a couple times where like I just didn't get the reaction I like thought I was gonna get when I was singing. And then one day I'm at school and my homegirl, shout out Rakia, she was like hearing me sing. I was singing like a Justin Bieber song. She was like, "Who sings that?" And I'm like, "Justin Bieber." She's like, "Yeah, let him sing that." And I stopped
People
singing.
been playing with you.
No joke. I stopped singing that day.
Rakia.
I didn't sing for the next 5 years. Not a note.
Damn.
Not a note.
So you did take what she said seriously.
Yeah, I went because it was a girl. If a girl tell you can't sing, oh, you gotta pack it up.
Damn. You know though, when it comes to R&B, anytime you're making music, you really do gotta sit there and listen to the ugly parts of your sound and get to the point where the skill actually is like crafted.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I was trying to get at. I'm like, did you try to avoid that? Was something where you?
I mean, I always just practice in private. Like, I'm not really like the person who, cause I'm not gonna act like I just everything just falls off of me. Like I don't nothing bothers me. I've gotten to a place now where I don't really care. But before I used to be affected by that a lot. So I just would always practice in private. Like,
Yeah.
if I was singing around the house, like wouldn't nobody be able to hear me. Nobody would be in the house. I think there was one time where like somebody was in the house and they heard me singing. And then they like texted my brother and was like, he's singing right now. He's like, you singing? And I was like, oh, I'm singing.
Damn. So you're a solo recorder then mostly.
Nah, now, but at first I was, but now I'm like, I'm comfortable. Like I can do it in front of anybody.
Okay.
Pause. That was kind of freaky.
You can say that. You can sing in front of anybody.
We on the edge right now.
I got one more question about the project. Okay, we got one more. Y'all got time? It's one.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe like 5 to 10 more minutes.
I'm not tripping. You do what you want to do.
Okay.
We here.
Cool. There's one more song I want to ask about the project. Oh my god, and it just left me now. We already talked about kind of the story around it.
Mm-hmm.
I interrupted a little bit because I'm trying to understand why you was neglecting you in the R&B. Because remember I told you I would listen to the projects and then when something struck me, I would run back into the room or look at my phone.
Mm-hmm.
It was that one when you start singing.
Yeah.
That's what I really like, and I have a good ear. Like shit be catching my ear too, so that caught my ear. You know what? I want to talk about some of the sessions, and I know some of these songs have been like more in the arsenal, but like in some of these sessions, or which track in which session for that track do you think was like the most pivotal for you in terms of like shifting into a new gear?
I think for me, so I'm a big demo guy. So a lot of these were just demos that I just had for months and years.
I could have guessed that. Yeah.
So when we were mixing, it wasn't until we got to Baby Girl that I was like, oh, we actually have it. Like,
yeah,
I'm understanding what I'm doing as an artist now. Because I had to re-record the second verse of that song. So I didn't even like have it. It was literally just the first verse and the hook. And then when I got it and I did the second verse, then we started adding more to the production and we started adding like ad-libs and stuff like that. And I understood it.
Verbs.
It might be how you use it. We ain't pinpointed how you use that word yet.
Me either.
You might have been right. But I realized I was pulling so much from like being in the studio with Travis and being in the studio with Dawn and being in the studio with all these different artists.
Yeah.
That's where being an artist is. It's not really in writing the verse. It's not in picking the beat. It's in how you finish this song and make it a song. And like that's how it's delivered to people. And that was where I actually felt like an artist. Like, oh, we need to make sure that this part of the song is sounding like this and we need to change it up here. And I don't know if this is the part we should go with. Like that was making the decisions was like,
yeah,
where I was like, oh, okay, I'm actually learning. I'm doing it now.
Were you ever in the church or in choir or anything like that? Did we touch on that? Or no.
No, but I went to, when I was in Detroit, I grew. I was like in and out of different schools. I went to like a total of 8 schools as a kid.
Damn.
And for a little bit, I went to a private Christian school.
I've done that before too. Mine was Catholic.
Not a vibe.
Not a vibe at all. Racist.
But they was like, but mine was all black kids.
Okay.
And they was classist. Would you have thought of that?
I mean, I've been in that situation before too.
It was so hurtful. I was getting bullied by the chess team.
Damn.
And you can't fight them. Because they don't fight.
Yeah, they don't.
I could have beat all their asses. They don't fight though. They said you can't sit here. We play chess over here.
Like, what you gonna do then?
Fucking loser. What are you? Yeah, but I was always singing in there. I was in the choir when I was at that school.
Yeah.
I was a soprano.
Really?
Yeah. I have a really high vocal range. I genuinely haven't used any of my vocal range in any songs ever.
You have a little bit, but okay. Well, no,
not to the full range.
Not you. You have the knowledge of how vast your range is, but I'm saying
I used to be able to get it to a C6.
Really? That's how I used to play the flute, so I know how high that is. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't do that no more.
It's okay. I mean, you don't have to, but maybe if you just want to fuck around, go.
No, I wish I could. If I could get it, because if I mess up, then it's crazy.
I mean, but you know how you have to hit. You know how to get to a certain note. You got to hear the note before it gets there.
I don't know. For some people, it's automatic.
They got there, but from the practice. Remember, you said
for sure
the practice.
You think Beyonce missed a note?
Hell yeah, I done heard her miss notes before.
You heard? Don't say that.
Let's go back to like Beyonce.
No. Don't say that. Don't say that loud.
Like back in the day, like her first like solo.
I don't even believe that.
It's okay.
Rock Nation is listening. I need you to be careful. I ain't never heard Beyonce miss not near note.
I'm saying, okay, when I say miss a note, not like she just flat out like belting the note that didn't hit. Like she had to get it up there.
Oh yeah,
meet the note.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah,
meet it. Note. Yeah.
See how we almost got canceled right there.
Hey, I'm a Beyonce fan for sure. Oh my God, what were we talking about?
I don't know. The conversation is just so good. We're having a fun time.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're having a good time. I hope no one is ever like, oh my gosh, she didn't ask the
choir. The choir.
Yes, the choir.
I was in the choir.
Yes.
I was stealing solos from girls.
Oh yeah, because you're a soprano.
Yeah.
And they definitely didn't like your.
They didn't like that at all.
They did.
I thought it was gonna get me the girl. That's why I went.
No.
I went to the audition like, oh, I'm going here. I'm gonna sing for these girls. They gonna like. And then the director came up to me and he's like, you pick your solo because you kind of killed it. So you pick your solo. And then I picked the solo. I don't know why in my head I thought this was so fly. I picked the solo that the girl I liked.
Yo, you had it all wrong.
I swear in my head
she probably remembers this to this day.
In my head I was like, she's going to hear me sing it and be like, yeah.
No, fuck no. Like this nigga took
she
my
did
solo.
not like that at all. She was very upset about that. And I could not figure it out. I was like, why did that not work? I thought that was so hard.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we didn't talk enough about the project. And then we bridged into you and R&B because obviously I want to hear more of that though. Personally.
I only had 6 songs to work with, so I couldn't really do it like as much as I want to, but I'm for sure doing it more.
In future project. We can come out with a whole little R&B tape. You know, it's Valentine's Day coming up.
I might need to do that.
You know,
I might
drop some on SoundCloud exclusively or something like that. Just a little pack.
I might have something.
You got. I know you got shit in the cut. I know you do. Okay. I do want to bring this topic up really quick before we get to the last section because there's been so much talk about the decline in, I'm gonna just say black music because they love to put hip hop on us, but just black music in general and in the market share. And I have my own kind of like not hypothesis of like where it really started to dwindle, but like I would love for you to elaborate on your perspective of the diminishing or of hip hop and black music diminishing in popular culture.
I feel like when it comes to music in the music industry, they've always tried to replace us, and it's okay. They gonna always try to replace us. We've done a good job at protecting our sound and protecting our music. This time, almost every genre before hip hop and R&B was kind of stolen right out of our hands. So I feel like rather than looking at it like, oh, we're losing it and it's a decline, we got to still take a moment to say we did this. Some of the biggest artists in the world right now are our artists. And before, they were only big to us. You get what I'm saying? So that's a big step for us anyways. But right now, I feel like the biggest issue is just artist development. I feel like it's a lot of people who don't really want to be artists. They just want to be famous, or they might just want to be cool.
Or they think that being an artist is exactly what they've been doing. Like the stuff that like they think that being an artist is like, oh, I got signed on this, I'm an artist now. Like they don't understand that being an artist is actually designing the song. Yeah. From the fabric, the threads, to everything. Yeah. You know?
And I mean, I give people a lot of grace on that, because like I look at it like this. Me being a rapper, right? Let's go if I was just to my first placement. Let's just to get that far, right? I grew up, all my friends were rappers. I've been through like a couple of friend groups. All of them were rappers. Every rapper in the city that I was growing up in, like a lot of people want to be rappers. A lot of people want to be artists. You may be one out of everybody I went to school with. I'm the only person who's still doing music that wanted to do music. Everybody.
What percentage is that? Like,
it's literally like
something.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's less than 1%.
Yeah, that
makes it. Yeah. Now, if like in Detroit, it's a lot more because it's just like a hub for music. I grew up between Detroit and Arizona, and like in Arizona, there's none of my friends that still make music. None of them.
Are they still in Arizona?
Some of them tried to come out to LA. Some of them haven't. But like nobody makes it. So when you do make it, it's kind of this experience of like, am I chosen by God almost to do this? And it's like, maybe you're not. Maybe you just tried harder than everybody, and that's okay. So you have to understand that first before you can progress. Yeah. You can't just, like, there's a lot of people that's going through life like, oh, I'm just chosen. And it's like, you're not even that good. Like, yeah, you okay at best, but you think that you're the best because you're the best from where everybody else is around you is. Sometimes you can be the best out of everybody who's in the room, and everybody else in the room is just trash. That don't make you the best. They just make you good in a room full of trash.
I'm just letting you talk because that was great. Snap to that. All right. Well, thank you so much for opening up with me and just enjoying the ride of this conversation, because I'll be just like switching back and forth sometimes, but I'm glad you get it.
I loved it.
Thank you so much.
It was fun.
All right. You get to ask me a question or two or whatever it turns into before we leave.
Okay. What was...
That was quick.
What was the song that made you want to start this podcast to talk about music?
The actual song... I can attribute it to, I can't exactly, there's not I'm going to attribute it to one song that changed the perspective of myself and how I felt about music. And that was, shout out to Sasha Keeble. I love Sasha Keeble. There's a song called That's That Shit by Sasha Keeble. You got to listen to it. It's a nice funky vibe. Like, I would envision myself walking into the speakeasy I own. I got like a red little Carmen Sandiego type little dress. Not Carmen Sandiego because she had the red coat. But Carmen from the Beyonce movie back in the day. Like, I would imagine that. And I'm like, like the way I put scenes together in my head from just hearing the sound is like, there's something to that. Like, I need to start talking about that. And I need to start crafting conversations that people will start spilling that to me without them even knowing. They just put together a whole music video by the way I asked the questions,
I like that.
So that's when I realized, I was like, there's something about it. And even just that song in general, there's something about the root of that song and what she asked. Let me try to summarize it for you. So the hook is like, that's that shit that gets me high. I don't even really know why, but that's that shit that makes me fly. That's just a paraphrase version of the hook.
The adverb.
But there's so many times where I would wonder, like, damn, the shit I be doing sometimes, the way I be thinking feels outrageous compared to the people around me. I've never necessarily been an outcast, but I have been a very outstandingly opinionated individual in most of the rooms that I'm in, or my confidence is very bright, or my soul, my aura is a little too loud for some people. I'm like, well, this is the shit that make me who I am. I don't know why, but shit, actually, that's why I'm fly. Like, I get it. I got myself a lot more in that song, and I stood in my ego a little bit tougher in that after hearing that song. And that was one of the songs that like that actually is a song where I actually started trying to sing for real. And I sang in the choir a long time ago when I was really little, but I stopped because the church was messy. But then
The church is, we ain't gotta do that.
the church is messy.
We ain't gotta do
But
that.
again, going back to the story I was telling you about my homie that had a studio, I would really get on their nerves. I'm like, can you put this instrument on, please? I just want to sing this song. And I just kept trying. It sounded terrible. I still ain't really cracked it yet. And I haven't touched the mic in a really long time outside of this one. But that one is what made me want to start this show.
I will say this. If you want to continue to sing, the way you get better is by singing. That's how I got back into singing.
I know that.
It was just news to me when I found out.
Yeah, you're right.
He told me you just got to sing more often, and I got way better.
Yeah. I don't know when I'll find the time to actually use music as therapy in that way anymore. But the reason why I was that vulnerable in the studio were from other influences. And I have yet to put those influences back into my life.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, there's a bridge between me and the studio.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I actually have one more question. How did you feel about Solange's When I Get Home?
I have nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful work of art. It really is.
That's what I had to say. I just wanted to know if you enjoyed that album.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as that album touched you.
I wish it was more renowned. She is renowned to us and a little bit.
Yeah. I wish the album got more love.
Yeah. I wish it got more. I wish she was like, you know, the Mona Lisa in a way, like as renowned as that for what she does. But I don't know how she'll get there. I don't even think she's trying to be.
I feel like that's one of the best R&B albums in the past 10 years.
I agree. I really, really agree. I really, really agree. But all right, y'all. It has been a pleasure. This conversation was so much fun. She Luv BBYKOBE out now.
Yes.
All right. Anything you want to say before we close out?
Go follow me on Instagram at BBYKOBE.
Not BBL.
Nah, BBL.
BBL Kobe.
Some people call me BB Kobe, and I don't like that.
No.
All I did was take
BBY.
an A out of the baby, and it throws some people off. BBY, I've heard BBY a lot. I don't like that.
Sometimes people don't know that BBY stands for baby though. I'm one of those like people that's like, why y'all keep removing the vowels from shit?
But it's just an A. It's one letter.
I don't know. It still throw me off.
That's fair.
Anyways, the project's out now. Yes. Go stream that. Go buy that. Go support. Go watch. Go run up everything you possibly can under his content. Get to know his story a little bit beyond what we just opened up today. There's so much more I didn't even dive into, but hey,
we did a good job.
We did a great job. We did a great job with the time that we had.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Bye.